If you're watching this video, it's not by accident. You were meant to hear this message. The universe has aligned you with this moment, guiding you toward something greater. This is your activation. The final phase is here. Are you ready? If you've felt an unexplainable force nudging you toward something different, something bigger, it's because the shift has already begun. This is not your imagination, nor is it a coincidence. The universe works in ways beyond our understanding, aligning us with moments and messages that awaken something deep within. If you're watching this right now, you've already stepped into the activation phase. Your higher self is calling, guiding you toward a new level of awareness. Perhaps you've noticed a growing sense of detachment from things that once felt familiar. Conversations feel different, certain habits no longer resonate, and the world around you seems to be shifting in ways you can't fully explain. These are the first signs of activation, the moment when your soul begins to wake up from the illusions it once accepted as reality. The old version of you is dissolving, making space for something greater. And then there are the numbers. Have you been seeing 111, 222, or 333 repeatedly? These sequences are not just random, they are cosmic signals. Angel numbers appear when the universe is sending a message, confirming that you are in sync with the ascension timeline. Each time you notice them, take a moment to pause. What were you thinking at that exact moment? What emotions were running through you? These numbers are clues, breadcrumbs left by the universe to reassure you that you are on the right path. As you step deeper into this activation, you may feel moments of uncertainty. Your logical mind might resist, trying to rationalize everything, but deep down, you know something is happening. Trust that feeling. Trust the synchronicities. This phase of awakening isn't about seeking answers outside of yourself. It's about reconnecting with the wisdom that has always been within you. The activation has begun, and your energy is shifting. Now is the time to listen, to observe, and to embrace the transformation unfolding before you. The universe has led you here for a reason. This is your moment of awakening. Have you ever thought of someone, only to have them call or appear in your life unexpectedly? Or perhaps you've been in a moment that feels eerily familiar, as if you've lived it before. These are not just coincidences, these are moments of synchronicity, glimpses of a deeper reality reshuffling itself around you. When your soul undergoes a shift, the external world follows, adjusting to align with the path you are meant to walk. The more you notice these events, the clearer it becomes. The old version of you is fading, and a new timeline is unfolding. Right now, the energy is moving faster than ever, and many are feeling the effects. Some might experience sudden changes, relationships evolving, career paths taking unexpected turns, or long-standing beliefs dissolving overnight. Others may feel a deep sense of detachment from their past, as if they no longer fit into the life they once knew. This can feel unsettling, but understand that this is part of the transformation. You are no longer meant to live by outdated patterns. You are stepping into a higher frequency where everything is being recalibrated. Pay attention to the signs. Repeating numbers like 111, 222, or 3003 are signals from the universe, confirming that you are in sync with this shift. If you've been experiencing moments of déjà vu or witnessing events lining up in ways that defy logic, take it as proof that your reality is reshuffling itself to match your inner evolution. Every thought, every decision, and every realization you have now is shaping what comes next. What once felt like chance is now a clear pattern showing you the way forward. The choices you make in February and March are more important than ever. These next 30 days will serve as the foundation for the next 6 months of your journey. If something is leaving your life, trust that it's making space for something better. If new opportunities or people appear, recognize that they are aligning with your growth. Nothing is random. Everything is moving according to a greater design. If you've been feeling emotionally drained, restless, or as if something is shifting beneath the surface, you are not alone. February has been a month of intense energy, shaking the very foundation of your reality. The recent full moon has only amplified this process, bringing deep-seated emotions and old patterns to the surface. You may have noticed a sudden wave of memories, feelings of nostalgia, or even unresolved emotions resurfacing out of nowhere. This is not a step backward. It's a necessary release, clearing the way for a higher version of yourself. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. This shift is not just emotional, it's energetic. Your body, mind, and spirit are adjusting to new frequencies, and that can feel overwhelming at times. Sleep patterns may be disrupted, relationships may feel strained, or you might find yourself questioning things that once felt certain. But don't resist this transformation. The universe is urging you to let go of what no longer serves you. The full moon's energy acts like a mirror, reflecting what needs to be acknowledged and released. The more you surrender to this process, the lighter you will feel. At the same time, synchronicities are increasing. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, experiencing déjà vu, or running into people you were just thinking about, take it as confirmation. You are deeply connected to the reshuffling of your reality. The universe is speaking to you through patterns and signs, gently guiding you toward alignment. These synchronicities aren't random. They are markers of your transformation, showing you that you are on the right path. The energy of February is setting the stage for what's to come. The emotional turbulence you're feeling now is part of a greater recalibration. The universe is making space for something bigger, but it requires you to release the weight of the past. Trust the process. Pay attention to the signs. And most importantly, know that you are stepping into a new frequency, one that will soon bring clarity, purpose, and powerful new beginnings. Activation is not something that happens outside of you. It's an internal awakening, a shift in perception that changes the way you experience the world. You may notice subtle yet undeniable transformations. Foods you once loved might suddenly taste different. Conversations that once engaged you may feel empty or draining. The people around you may seem unfamiliar, as if you're no longer vibrating at the same frequency. This is the process of ascension. Your energy is evolving, and the way you interact with reality is shifting in response. As you step into this new state of awareness, you may start questioning long-held beliefs. Things you once accepted as absolute truth no longer make sense. You may begin to see through illusions, whether in society, relationships, or even your own self-limiting thoughts. This can feel disorienting at first, but it's a necessary part of the transformation. The more you lean into this process and trust your intuition, the clearer your path becomes. What once felt confusing will start to make perfect sense as the pieces realign. But activation isn't always gentle. Sometimes it comes through disruption. You may experience sudden endings, friendships dissolving, career shifts, or even personal challenges that shake your foundation. This is not a sign of failure, it's a sign of growth. When something leaves your life, it's making space for something better. The universe is constantly rearranging circumstances to align you with your highest potential. If you try to hold on to what is meant to fall away, you only delay the inevitable. Every redirection is happening for a reason. Trust the signs, trust the synchronicities, and trust that you are being guided exactly where you need to be. Activation is not about controlling the process, it's about surrendering to it. The moment you stop resisting change, you'll realize that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are being prepared for something greater. At times, life may feel like it's unraveling. The stability you once relied on, whether in relationships, career, or personal goals, may suddenly feel uncertain. But what if this isn't happening to you, but for you? The universe is not breaking things apart to punish you. It's redirecting you toward something far greater than you originally envisioned. What feels like an ending is often a new beginning in disguise. When redirection happens, it can feel unsettling. You may feel lost, confused, or even frustrated, wondering why things aren't going as planned. But take a step back and observe. Are there patterns emerging? Are new opportunities appearing just as old ones fade? These are not coincidences. The universe is reshuffling your reality, guiding you toward the path you were always meant to walk. The more you resist, the harder the transition feels. But if you surrender and trust the process, you'll realize that everything is aligning perfectly. One of the most powerful confirmations of this redirection comes through signs, repeating numbers, déjà vu, or sudden synchronicities. If you keep seeing numbers like 111 or 5555, know that these are messages from the universe reassuring you that you're on the right path. If you find yourself experiencing déjà vu or encountering people, places, or opportunities at just the right time, recognize it as divine timing at work. The disruptions you face are not roadblocks. They are signs guiding you toward your true destiny. So instead of fearing change, embrace it. Instead of clinging to the old, trust in what's coming. The universe is constantly working in your favor, even when it doesn't feel that way. You are not being abandoned, you are being realigned. Let go of what no longer serves you and step boldly into the unknown. Your next chapter is waiting, and it's far more extraordinary than you can imagine. As you ascend into a higher state of awareness, you may start noticing a growing disconnect between you and the people around you. Conversations that once felt engaging might seem shallow, and relationships that once brought comfort may now feel misaligned. This is because your energy is shifting at a speed that others may not yet understand. You are awakening to a new reality, while many remain anchored in the old. And when people don't understand something, they often resist it. You may find that some question your choices, doubt your transformation, or even try to pull you back into the familiar patterns of your past. This resistance isn't necessarily malicious, it's simply a reflection of their own fear of change. When you evolve, it forces those around you to confront their own stagnation, and not everyone is ready for that. But remember this: their perception of reality is not your truth. You are moving forward at a pace that they may not be able to grasp right now, and that's okay. This is why many experience loneliness or uncertainty during their activation process. The people who once resonated with you may not align with your energy anymore, and that can be difficult to accept. But you must trust that new connections, ones that truly match your vibration, will enter your life at the right time. The universe never leaves a void. When one door closes, another is always opening. The key is to keep moving forward without doubting the path you are on. Signs will continue to guide you. If you're seeing angel numbers, experiencing recurring patterns, or feeling strong intuitive nudges, know that these are confirmations from the universe. They are reminding you that despite the external noise, you are exactly where you need to be. Let go of the need for others to validate your journey. You are on a path of transformation, and not everyone will be able to walk it with you. And that's okay, because the ones who are meant to join you will find their way in divine timing. Just when you think you're about to step into a new reality, resistance appears. Old fears resurface, doubts creep in, and distractions suddenly pull your focus in every direction. This is not a coincidence. It's the final test before your breakthrough. The closer you get to transformation, the stronger the pull of your past becomes. It's as if the universe is asking, are you truly ready to step forward, or will you fall back into old patterns? Recognizing this test for what it is gives you the power to move through it. In these moments, your mind may try to convince you that you're not ready, that you're making a mistake, or that the path ahead is uncertain. People around you may question your choices, and life may throw unexpected challenges your way. But understand this, these obstacles are not here to stop you. They are here to strengthen you. They are illusions designed to make you hesitate, to see if you will fall back into the comfort of your old reality. The only way to move past them is to keep going, no matter how uncertain things may feel. Fear thrives in the unknown. But what if, instead of resisting, you leaned into the uncertainty? What if you trusted that every disruption is actually a course correction, steering you toward something even better? The universe does not place challenges in your path to break you. It places them there to refine you. Each roadblock is an opportunity to reaffirm your commitment to your journey. The key is not to fight the transition, but to embrace it with full awareness. So, if distractions arise, if fear whispers in your ear, or if doubt makes you question everything, take it as a sign that you are closer than ever. The final test is always the hardest, but it is also the most rewarding. Keep moving forward. Trust the process. Your transformation is near, and once you pass through this threshold, there will be no turning back. As time accelerates, the window for transformation is narrowing. March 20th is not just another date, it is a turning point, a cosmic threshold that separates the past from the future. By the time Aries season arrives, the energy will shift rapidly, creating an unstoppable momentum. This is the moment to fully embrace the transformation or risk being left in an outdated version of yourself. The universe is presenting you with a choice: evolve or remain where you are. Leading up to this date, you may feel a growing sense of urgency, an internal push to act, to change, to step into your power. This is because the energy portal is still open, but it won't be for much longer. Those who recognize the signs and align with this shift will find themselves propelled forward in ways they never imagined. Those who resist may feel stuck, as if life is moving around them, but not with them. The key is to make a conscious decision to trust the process, even when the path ahead is unclear. Everything you've experienced over the last few months has been preparing you for this. The disruptions, the synchronicities, the sudden shifts in perspective, they were all guiding you toward this moment. The numbers you've been seeing, 111, 222, 5555, have been reminders that you are exactly where you need to be. The dreams, the déjà vu, the feeling that something big is about to happen, none of it has been random. It has all been leading you to this turning point. What you do in these next few weeks will shape the course of your next chapter. This is your time to let go of fear, to trust in the divine timing of your life, and to step boldly into your highest self. The universe is aligning everything in your favor, but you must meet it halfway. Trust the signs, trust yourself, trust that you are ready. Because once this shift happens, there is no going back, only forward toward a future beyond anything you've ever known. You've felt the shifts, you've seen the signs, and now the choice is yours. The universe has been guiding you to this moment, preparing you for something far greater than you ever imagined. But transformation isn't something that happens to you. It's something you step into. The activation is already underway. Your energy is shifting, your reality is reshuffling, and March 20th will mark a defining moment. This is not the time to hesitate. This is the time to align, to trust, and to fully embrace your path. Let go of the doubts, ignore the distractions, and listen to what your soul is telling you. Your transformation has already begun. Now, the question is, will you embrace it?